2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Good look at a birdie here. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for third. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Always frustrated by missing a green. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, just missed. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And back to the course with the live action. Getting ready to play their third.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
Oh, this looks pure. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Go with a 3-wood here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Here we are at the 4th hole. Not a bad line, this one. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Can you believe it? That's remarkable. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And it's time to recap that play.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, What's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Putting for a par here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 1 over. That is a touch of class from the bunker. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Nicely done. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
This one's for birdie. Be the ball, Danny. No. And down it goes. And that will take him to 2 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, tiny looking shot that.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently at 3 under for the day. We've reached the 8th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. Atta boy, good shot. "16 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt will take them to 5 under.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Ouch, that hurts.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 10th hole. And here we are with the third shot.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole here is a par 4.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Oh, that's frustrating.
A par putt on the table.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Leading by 3 strokes now. The 12th hole at Falcon Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
And he's safely on the green. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Well played.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
14-footer.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
If it's up, it could be in. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. And now that finds him in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 13th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And hitting yet another green here in regulation. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, nice looking putt.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And that will take him to 8 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 14th. Opting for the 5-wood.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt to get to 10 under par.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
by the hole. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Time now for the fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This is a par putt. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Opting for the 9-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. I like the look of this. A well holed. Now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Penny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honor on the hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And from the greenside rough here,
almost went in the hole.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, so close.
Okay, time to return to the action. Getting ready to play their third. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And this putt coming up for his par. That's well holed. Currently at 10 under par overall. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's nicely done. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. That was a gallant attempt. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.